Okay. So this is cash flow additivity principle. So, this is nothing but explain cash flow additivity principle, its importance for the non-arbitrage condition. So what do you mean by arbitrage? Arbitrage is nothing but taking the advantage of different prices in two different markets or taking the advantage of pricing anomaly. For example, this is Singapore Exchange, CIMEX, and this is Nikkei. This is in Tokyo. This is Japan's stock exchange. This is Singapore's stock exchange. India has beaten the Hong Kong's stock exchange, right? Indian market. You are aware of that or no? I don't know. It's a 2 days back news. Now it's the fourth largest stock market in the world, India. So now, what is arbitrage? Very clearly, you can easily understand with this example. Let's say Google stock is available for, let's say, $1 in Singapore exchange. Okay, and it is trading at $1.25 in Tokyo Stock Exchange. Okay, that means what you can do to take the price, the advantage of the different prices or pricing anomalies, you can buy the Google stock at $1 in Singapore Exchange and sell that at the rate of $1.25 in Tokyo Exchange and make a profit of 25 cents. Can you do this or not? Please tell.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes, that is because there are two different prices. The markets are not having the same prices. What do you think? Will it not become same in the future? Definitely it will become. When people start buying lot of Google stock in Singapore Stock Exchange, the demand for that grows and it will come to 1.25 one day. Okay. Or else let's say 1.2, 1.15 is the ideal price. So it will grow to 1.15, and since people are selling a lot of stock in Nikkei market, the demand for it falls. Okay, as the supply increases, the price decreases, and again from 1.25 it will reach to 1.15. Simple economics. This is the law of economics, and it will reach to its actual price. Okay, or the uh, like uh, or the expected price. Okay, that is what. So let's say you went to Koti and there is some shops, scrap, they sell scrap and some antique things. There was a lock which you bought for $50, which was a very old style Victorian time lock. Okay, and there's an exhibition going on in Banjara Hills, and there you took this lock and sold it for $300. Why? Because there are some people who are collectors of such kind of things, whereby this can find some market, and you made $250 in this case. That is arbitrage. Arbitrage is taking the advantage of pricing anomalies and trying to gain from that. Okay. Now, and its use in calculating implied forward interest rates, forward exchange rates, and option values. Let's see what this people say and what does it mean. The cash flow additivity principle refers to the fact that present value of any stream of cash flows equal the sum of present value of the present values of the cash flows. So what they are saying, present value of any stream of cash flows equals the sum of present values of cash flows. Of course, here you can see there are 4 years in front of you. So present value of every year, let's say present value of the first year cash flow, present value of second year cash flow, present value of third year cash flow, present value of 4 year cash flows. You'll be having all these 4 year cash flows, right? What are they saying? Present value of any stream of cash flow. These are stream of cash flows. And when you find out the present value of all of that, and when you add them, there's nothing but sum of the present value of cash flows. That's it. So if two series of cash flows, if we have two series of cash flows, the sum of the present values of two series is same as the present value of two series taken together. So instead of getting into this, I will explain you the point with the help of example. Now let's say there is a security. We'll make the following payments at the end of next 4 years. So a security will make the following payments at the end of next 4 years. These are the payments which they are going to make at the end of every year for the next 4 years. Okay. Calculate the present value of these cash flows using the concept of present value of an annuity when appropriate discount rate is 10%. See, annuity is only applicable for these two because these are similar cash flows, right? And what we will do is we will smartly play the game. For annuity, you want 100, you have $100 in the first year, you have $100 in the second year, you have $100 as well in the third year, but only one $300 you separate or segregate, and then you have $100 in the fourth year. So for these all 4 years, you can go for annuity. Present value of annuity you can find, and for this 300 you can only go for present value, that is one. This is at the end of the year 1 2 3, so 300 divided by the discount factor is 1.10 whole power 3. That will give you the present value as on today, right? So for these you can go for annuity, and for 300 you can go for simple present value and add those cash flows. You'll get the answer if you individually discount every cash flow by taking for example 100 and 400 in the third year and 100, same things you'll get. Shall we go for it? I'll give you the, and I'll tell you how to go about it in the traditional method. So 100 first year cash flow 1.1 whole power 1, 100 second year cash flow 1.10 whole square, 400 third year cash flow 1.10 whole cube, 100 fourth year cash flow 1.1 whole power 4. The answer is 542.38. Instead of that, what you can do, take your calculators and go for annuity function. Okay, you take n is equal to 4, PMT 100, future value is 0. Okay, I by y is 10, that is the rate discount factor. Compute PV, you will get the present value as on today for all this cash flows of 100 for the 4 years, and only for 300 you do the present value. When you add that those two, you'll get 542.38. The answer is the same. Okay, so will you do this? Yes, tell me yes or no in chorus.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah, do it. And tell me when you're done with, please. I'm waiting. We'll move forward.
आपको किसी
We're done.
Yeah. Isha done, so I'll move forward.
Yes, sir, done.
See, no arbitrage principle is what, like, see, arbitrage if today is there, that means if two prices are different at two places, one day they'll become one. That is the rule. Why? Because the demand and supply forces will not allow them to be like that. Because as you know, I have already explained that concept here. I told you that one fine day, the price of the stock will be the ideal price. This is the ideal price actually, and one fine day the correction may happen and the price will definitely be this. Market will not allow the price to be in this two values. Market will definitely act in such a way that it will make the price to come to this level at any cost. That means the price should be acceptable in both the markets, or should be the same in both the markets. It should be a arbitrage. Okay. So don't worry about this arbitrage thing. We will be discussing that when we will be doing economics, fixed income and derivatives topic. Okay. Now no need to worry about it. Forward interest rates. What is forward interest rate? What is 1y and 1y mean? It is nothing but after 1 year for 1 year. What is that? After 1 year for 1 year. It means this. So forward interest rate is the interest rate for a loan to be made at some future date. That means you want to borrow money from a bank after 1 year for the next 1 year. So what is the rate bank is going to quote? That is your forward rate. And forward rate is nothing but combination of spot rates. Okay, I'll explain you. So the notation used must identify both the length of the loan and when in the future the money will be borrowed. Thus 1 by 1y is the rate for a 1 year loan to be made 1 year from now. Understood? Rate for a 1 year loan to be made 1 year from now. That means after 1 year for the next 1 year. What will be the rate? That you and bank have agreed. That means you are going to take a loan. You're going to borrow money from bank after 1 year for the next 1 year. And what is the rate they're going to quote? That is forward rate. Now, 2 by 1 by means after 2 years for 1 year is the rate for a 1 year loan to be made 2 years from now. So after 2 years, you're going to take a loan for the next 1 year from that point where the second year ends. Okay. So after 2 years means as the second year ends here for the next 1 year. Okay. Now 3y 2y after 3 years for 2 years. Okay. So by contrast, a spot interest rate is an interest rate for a loan to be made today. So a spot interest rate is an interest rate for a loan to be made today. That means if you take a loan today, what rate the bank is going to quote? Okay. Or what rate the bank is going to collect the interest from you is nothing but the spot rate. After 1 year, if you are taking a loan for next 1 year, that is forward rate. But today, if you want to take a loan from bank, the rate what they are going to charge on the interest is called a spot rate. So today's rate is spot rate, right? So by contrast, but that means if you compare with forward rate, spot rate is an interest rate for a loan to be made today. We will use the notation S1 for a 1 year rate today, S2 for a 2 year rate today, and so on. So for the first year, the spot rate is S1. For the second year, the spot rate is S2. And that will be continuing. The way the cash flow additivity principle applies here is that, for example, borrowing for 3 years at a 3-year spot rate or borrowing for 2-year periods in 3 successive years should have the same cost today. The relation, see, this is the 3-year spot rate. Yes, you want to borrow for 3 years. Okay, that is nothing but the first year rate, spot rate, the second year forward rate. That means after 1 year, you're going to take a loan for the next year. So there it is equivalent to the forward rate of second year and then the forward rate for the third year. That means after 2 years, you're going to borrow for 1 year. Okay. So 2y 1y. So this is nothing but if you want to find out the spot rate of 3 years, it is combination of spot rate of first year, forward rate of second year, forward rate of third year. Please tell me yes or no. Did you understand? Hello. This is a equation. Hello.
Yes, sir. Can you explain this equation once again?
Why not? Spot rate of the third year is nothing but equal to the spot rate of first year into the forward rate of second year, which is nothing but after 1 year, you're going to borrow the money for the next 1 year, right? So it is going to be the forward rate from today. If I see that's the forward rate for second year, forward rate for third year. That means after 2 years, you're going to borrow the loan for or money for 1 year. So I'm writing 2y 1y instead of writing S3 S2. I'm writing 1y 1y 2y 1y because if you combine all these rates, you'll get you're going to get, that should be equal to the spot rate of the third year. Are you understanding now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In fact, any combination of spot and forward rates that cover the same time period should be the same cost. Using this idea, we can derive implied forward rates. So now we can find out the forward rates, right? So the how we will find out that, or how are we going to find out the implied spot rate forward rate? See, the 2-year, the second period spot rate S2. So 1 plus S2 whole square. Yes or no? Come on. They have given you the second year spot rate. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
So the 2-year spot rate is this 8%. 1.1 plus 8 by 100, so 1.08 whole square is equal to, and the 1-year spot rate 1 plus S1 into that is 1 plus 0.04 into, yeah, that's what they're asking you. Calculate the forward rate for one period from now. That means after 1 year, for the 1 year, what is the forward rate bank is going to charge on you? So 1 plus 1y 1y. Now it is okay. Yes. So this 1y 1y, I can write it as F2 forward rate. So 1.08 whole square by 1.04 is going the 1 plus 1y 1y, the forward rate of the second year. Now you can calculate. See, this is the formula. This is what they're using. And tell me what's the answer. Hello.
One second.
Yeah, calculate and tell me.
Sir, 12.15.
12.15. Okay, so we will do the calculation here. 1.08 into 1.08, so divide by 1.04. 1 2 is equal to 1 plus 1y 1y. We'll bring it. If I convert this into rate, it will be 12%, right? See, 12.15 I am getting. Almost it is 12 only. Correct or wrong?
Yes.
Hello. Yeah. So in other words, investors are willing to accept 4% in the 1-year bond today, when they could get 8.0 on the second year bond today. only because they can get this much on a 1 year bond, 1 year from today. That means, see, now I will write the equation 1 plus 0.08 the whole square. That is the spot rate for the second. Yes. Spot rate for second year should be equal to 1.04 into 1. Just a second. I can wait. Yeah, so 1 plus 0.12, so 1.125, right? Now you multiply these two, you'll get 1.164. This is, hello.
So,
I'm saying, are they equal or not? LHS is equal to RHS. This is 1y 1y. 1 year from 1 after 1 year. If you are going to borrow, the rate for 1 year is 1.125. That means 12.15%. If you are going to borrow money from bank or take a loan after 1 year from today, for the next 1 year, the rate what they're going to charge is this. This is the forward rate. Forward rate for second year into spot rate for first year is nothing but spot rate for second year. Are you understanding now? Hello?
yes, sir, I understand.
Yes. That's what the equation says, right? That's what the equation says. Spot rate here is F1. That is equal to S2. Come on, tell me yes or no. This is the spot rate for the first year. First year ends, and then you take a loan for the next year, for which you have fixed the rate today itself with the bank. So 1 year from today for the next year, that comes the second year, right? Correct or wrong? See, 1 year bond spot rate, 1 year from today. So this is the forward rate, the blue arrow. Okay. So these two, when you combine, you get the spot rate. That's here. Okay. Shall I move forward now? Shall I move forward? If you're okay, I'll move forward, boss. Okay, fine.
Sir, actually your voice is breaking a lot, sir. I tried to change my Wi-Fi also. Hello?
Okay. Just wait. I'll just shift myself. 2 minutes. Wait. 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear now?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm coming. Wait. I was asking, did you understand?
I understood. But sir, there's one doubt in the cash flow additivity principle. Hello?
There is a.
I have a doubt in the cash flow additivity principle.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, the
Yeah.
principle says that the sum of present values of all the cash flows
Yes.
is equal to the present values of cash flows when indexed at the same time or discounted at the same time. But it is
Your voice
obviously
is your voice. Your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Yes, sir. I changed my internet also twice. I don't know if I have a problem.
Yeah, I shifted myself. I don't have a problem now. Yeah, tell me, tell me.
Hello?
Now tell me.
Sir, am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah, audible. Tell
Hello?
me.
Yes, sir. So
Yeah, yeah,
the
tell me, tell
principle
me.
says present value of a stream of cash flows when it is discounted
Yeah,
is equal
present
to
value
the
of,
sum of
see,
present value.
yes, first year's present value, second year's present value, third year's present value, fourth year's present value, right? So
Yes,
present
sir.
value of all these cash flows is nothing but if you add all of them, that will be sum. These two are equal, right? Because you have,
Yes, sir. But,
see, listen,
sir,
listen,
but it will. Yes, sir.
listen. These are stream of cash flows. That
Yes,
then you
sir.
have to sum it, right, to get the present value of the entire like 4 years or 5 years.
Yes, sir.
That's what.
Oh, okay, sir. So, yes. So, you are telling basically the sum of all the annuities total and the individual sum is also equal.
See, annuity, no, 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 no. No, I did not say like that. I'm saying if you want to find out the present value of all these cash flows, you need to add them because these are different years cash flows. That's what they're
Yes, sir.
saying. Because this is a
Yes, sir.
stream of cash flows, and here the condition was like only one of the cash flows was 400. So what we did is either you can do one thing, one by you can follow this traditional method. Either if you want to use calculator, in calculator you have to do two calculations. One is annuity calculation with all the constant cash flows for all 4 years, and 300 you
Yes.
have to separately do the present value.
Oh,
So for
okay. Yes, sir.
convenience purpose we are doing that.
Yes, I
Yeah,
understood.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Now, foreign currency exchange rates. So now many of you should be knowing how to see the quote of a currency. Okay. So exchange rate is the price of one currency. See, if you want to buy one apple, you have to pay 30 rupees. So the exchange rate for apple is 30 rupees. In the same way, if you want to buy $1, you have to pay 83 point some change. As of today, I think 16 paisa or something. So 83.16 rupees is the quote for $1. That means you can consider this dollar as an apple. As apple has an exchange rate, dollar also has an exchange rate. If you want to buy foreign currency, you have to pay Indian currency to the tune of 83.16 rupees if it is a dollar. If the foreign currency happens to be US dollar, you have to pay this much rupee, right? So that shows the exchange rate. Okay. Now, so here there is an exchange rate, an exchange rate of 1.416 US dollars for 1 euro. See whatever, if I write like this, 83.16 rupees for dollar. That means for $1 of US currency, you are paying 83.16 rupees of Indian currency. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So always the down, this is a slash. So here down always it will be 1 unit of foreign currency. Down it will always be 1 unit of foreign currency. So here also for 1 euro, you have to pay 1.416 US dollars. Okay. Okay. So basically you will find different books have different types of versions. The level 1 CFA curriculum refers to currency in the numerator as price currency and in the denominator base currency. So 83.16 rupees for $1. Here $1 is the base currency, which is in denominator, and this is the price currency. Understand the terminology which is in the CFA books. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is what is the way you should be understanding. What is that they're saying? Like interest rates, exchange rates can be quoted as spot rates for currency exchanges to be made today or as forward rates for currency exchanges to be made at future rate. Yes. See, every currency has a spot rate today and also forward rate. This is a equation given to you. So spot rate is today's rate. Forward rate is if you want to borrow US dollars or something after 1 year or 2 years, you have you have to calculate the forward rate. Are you understanding? So there is a way in which you can calculate the forward rate. The equation is in front of you. Forward rate by spot rate is equal to 1 plus interest rate in price currency. I'll prove you all this. Divide by 1 plus interest rate in base currency. That means if you want to find out the forward rate of US dollar after 1 year, if you want to find out the forward rate of US dollar after 1 year, so let's see the spot rates. So $1 is available for 83.16 rupees. Okay, fine. So in India, the interest rate is, let's say, for the government bonds, it is 8%. It is India. If you take a PPF or something, and in United States, if you take treasury bills, it is for 2%. Okay. So now forward rate is equal to spot rate into 1 plus IP. I will write price currency P by 1 plus IB for base currency. Now see, I'm going to find out the forward rate. Spot rate is 83.16 into 1 plus what is the interest rate in India, which is price currency in this quote, that is 83.16 rupees for $1. This is the price currency. This is the base currency. So 0.08 whole divided by 1 plus 0.02. Can you calculate and tell me the forward rate for dollar after 1 year? Come on.
Yes, Aman.
Yeah.
Sir, it will be 88.05 per dollar.
That's it. Okay. So in the same way, you can do the calculation for this question. Come on, do this. I'm giving you the time.
But how accurate will this be in real life?
This is accurate only.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll explain you this with a practical example afterwards.
Okay.
For that, you should understand the purchase power parity and interest rate parity concept. Then you'll understand this.
Okay.
Why afterwards? In the sense, now the things are very simple. If I bring the concepts, again 2-3 days we will be missing out, because again we have to study this in the coming chapters.
Okay.
Yeah. Just calculate. I'll be back in a second.
Done, sir.
Did you find out? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir, I found out. It's coming 4.6557.
Yeah. 4.65574, 4.6571, right? For 1 DUB,
Second.
right? Sorry.
Okay.
For 1 DUB, this much ABE you have to pay.
Yeah.
And as you see, the forward rate is greater than the spot rate. Yes. Forward rate is this. And the spot rate was 4.5671. So they are saying how much the forward rate is greater than the spot rate. Right? So for that they have calculated. So you can also do 4.6558 minus 4.65671 by 4.5671. Tell me what's the answer? Hello?
So it's 1.9.
1.94, right? Yes, that is approximately 2. See, I'm not going to teach you this one right now. There is a valid reason for this. First, I have to explain you what is an option. Until and unless I explain you what is an option, I cannot explain you option pricing model. So first, to do this, we need to start the derivatives topic. Are you understanding? See, this year what they have done is they have made lot of changes in the books, but I really am not an advocate of this, the way they have changed, because until and unless I teach you derivatives, you will not be able to find out the option price. Okay, so
Yes.
this is what we have to do. Then this is the end of the chapter, you can assume. Don't go for option pricing. Leave any questions. I am going to give you a PDF right now of some 80 to 90 questions. And ratios, have you done all the questions? See, if you're lagging behind, I have to speak to your parents. Seriously
Yes.
speaking, you're not doing this for leisure. And I don't want my
Yes.
name to be spoiled anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
I'm always back of you. I haven't got any update till now regarding the ratios PDF. I want you to finish those off within 2 days and report me. I'm sending TVM PDF right now. Tomorrow I'm going to start capital budgeting from corporate issuers. Now we'll do some 2 to 3 chapters back to back from corporate issuers. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhargav. Thank you, dear. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Good night. Bye.